Lovely morning to everybody. Welcome back to the pre-market outlook discussion for the date of 10th June. This is Wednesday. Why we are mentioning this is Wednesday like me? The market somehow managed by the way of bouncing back and closing above the previous Wednesday's low point that was 23,150. That is some appreciable attempt we can term it as, because as we have discussed in the yesterday's session, the market has first day closes below all important key dates ranges, even though it is a low base range. So first attempt was made as per our concept, consecutive 2 sessions. If it closes below or above the ranges what we are mentioning, that may be setting the trend for the ongoing and upcoming sessions in the same manner or in the same direction. But fortunately, yesterday's one against the previous day's close, it has not even break the low point of the previous day's one, and it has managed to hold that as a support. Then it has finally broken the high point of the 8th of June's high. Then it has somehow managed to close near to the high. That was only around 23,242. What it indicates? It is indicating that it is not having intention to go continuously downside, because the buying demand is supporting at the lower points wherever we are mentioning as the key dates low point, or otherwise the immediate sessions, immediate past sessions low and high points. As per that, the 8th of June's high and low was acted as a trend decider for the day yesterday, and it has opened the door for the upside attempts to get continued. And based on that upside attempts, if getting continues, we can see the another important dates low point and towards the high also may be getting attempted. That may be on 1st June's high and low. So that is what the duty hereafter Nifty to do, and Nifty to concentrate or focus in the way of bouncing back continuously. So it means if it is trying to come near to the yesterday's low as well as the 8th June's low, one can think of building long positions there by the way of adapting buy on dips. And if it is trying to moving higher, or it is struggling to hold near to the high point of important dates we have mentioned, like from the yesterday's one and the 8th also you can take, that and all not important key dates, but anyhow the immediate past dates high and low also we are considering, so that. And the 3rd of June's last Wednesday's high and low, the low already attained and closed above to that point, and 1st of June's one also can be taken into considering. So in the way one can see if the high point or resistance point, which may be the low of key dates and which may also be the high of key dates. The key dates level should be noted. The key dates range should be minded. That is what we are keep insisting you all to approach the market with the strategy of focusing on key dates levels, whether it is high or low. So if it is so, while nearing to the high point of any key dates we have mentioned, the market may be trying to consolidate or otherwise trying to break above. If consolidation and break, either thing is getting approached by the Nifty or Sensex, means that is good thing. Of course, a consolidation near to the high point, a break, both are good things. If anything is happening, that will be really helping the long builders to take the decision on holding or accumulating further. But in case, if it is trying to get rejected around the important key dates, low as a resistance or high as a resistance, you should mind about that resistance point and focus the behavior of the Nifty and Sensex, whether it is struggling or getting rejected and falling sharply, means one can approach the sell on a rise kind of strategies and get benefited over building shorts and buying put there, and you can enjoy until it is reaching the days low and previous key dates support points. You can enjoy holding the short positions or building continuously, and you'll be getting the at least moderate level of gains for that action you are going to do. So that is what the strategies one can follow. And for the day, based on the rebound efforts witnessed, but the breakout is still missing. That is the only concern for the Nifty's behavior we can identify. That was mentioned in the phrase here. Because of that, as per the strategies we have discussed, it should do. Otherwise, we can adopt the sell on rise strategy while it is nearing to the high point. Today, a flat but with a cautious kind of opening can be expected on the benchmark indices. After opening, the trend may be turning into swinging between the set range of 23,150 and 23,450, and either side of break may lead the index to reach 23,000 as the support, 23,600 as the next level of target or resistance. So adapting buy on dips and sell on rise both at an appropriate area will be a good idea for the day traders. And since it is also going to make some important behavior-based decision on the charts, it is advisable to focus only on day trading, carry forwarding the positions, particularly on the long side and all. Maybe for the high-risk traders, it may be suitable. For the safe traders, we advise to avoid this kind of carry forwarding kind of positions, whether it is short or long. And from the positional aspect, the market still trading below 23,700, but somewhat trying to create the bottom, but not confirmed yet. Anyhow, until it is decisively breaking and closing consecutively 2 sessions about 23,700 would be required to confirm the positional trade setup as a long based or a bull based one. Until then, we can utilize every rise to create short positions based on the positional setups, and every bottom, what we have been discussing, can also be adapted with the way of buy and dip strategy. From the sectors front, the sectors which includes the major one, because of the star performance it has done in yesterday's session, the bank nifty, and altogether we can say the bank stocks along with the finance can be seen on the movement and actions, along with the following sectors, which includes some stocks under the automobiles and a few mid and large cap stocks under real estate, then consumer goods as a defensive play, and metal as a short covering based one. We are expecting the markets get driven by these sectors. The stocks which includes based on news and technical behavior, Bank of Baroda, Dixon Technologies, Hinduja Global Solutions, PI Industries, Quality Power Electrical Equipments are the opportunity-oriented stocks for the day traders today. So keeping stop loss will be always required to make your position with best risk and reward ratio managed. So that's it from today's pre-market oriented discussion. So here the gold query asked and IDFC as a stock-based query asked, we can consider that. See, for the gold mega, we can see currently the gold is standing near to the 1,50,000 level, and which has sharply corrected. Anyhow, it is nearing the support zone, but the confirmation on reversal and all not clearly visible on the chart. So it may be with a sell and raise, the gold also can be approached. Those who are holding long positions may be getting a chance to book the minor profit at least, because it is now trying to hold the support around 1,49,000 and 1,48,000. So if it holds this 1,48,000 as a core support for the day, we can see the trend may be trying to reach to 1,51,000 to 1,52,000 from here on. But 1,48,000 should be kept as a strict stop loss. If you are seeing the break even, if any occurs on the gold, means that is not a good sign for the gold. The structure itself, it is saying still the gold is trading under a negative tone. The bounce temporarily happening and all should be utilized by the traders, particularly for the long traders. And IDFC has the query. See, for IDFC, it has given the signal of moving further higher, but for the thing, it is required to do only one breakout based action, that is around 75 breakout. It should act as, around 75, it should actually give the breakout. Then only we can see the continuation on the momentum maybe. Anyhow, it is not under the even cautious tone also not needed. So it is clearly indicating the possibility to consolidate around the 75, or at least reaching the 75 based on today's movement. So if you are holding long, you can utilize this particular chance to book some portion of the profit around 75, because that is going to be an important breakout oriented range. So if it is not breaking that, it may be getting rejected and fall back to the level of 71 even. Yes Bank is the query here. See, for Yes Bank, it is trying to come out of the consolidation zone, that is required to break 24 as the range until it is feeling the resistance around 24. It may be continue consolidating between 22.5 to 23.5 and 24. Yes. So until it is trading between 22.5 and 24, you may hold the positions by the way of keeping support as 22.5. It should not get broken. If it breaks, means you can see 22 below, it may be easily coming. So that's the suggestion for Yes Bank's query. So thanks for your queries, and we can now consider concluding the pre-market outlook discussion we made today, and we'll be meeting again tomorrow for the same. We wish everyone to have a prosperous day today. Thank you. Here the Adani Enterprises, as the query came here. See, for the Adani Enterprises, it is now somewhat with a retracement consolidation is going on. Probably if it breaks yesterday's high of 2,999, or roundly you can take it as 3,000, you can see some attempts going towards 3,030, 3,050. But it should not break yesterday's low. Yes, because it has somewhat given the reversal kind of pattern formation, and that should be strongly held. Otherwise, the break below the yesterday's low and all, if any happens, we can see the continuation on the drifting downward may be happening towards 2,900 also. But that thing and all not confirmed here. You just maintain the support as yesterday's low 2,935 and wait for the breakout if any happens above 3,000. Once it breaks the 3,000, even though it is coming back with a retracement, you can add the positions on the long side, or otherwise initiate the fresh one also for the target of 3,030 at least. So we can now conclude today's session. We'll be meeting again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye.